Yeah, again, we'll go back to George Kittle after not talking about him here for a couple seconds. But I look at George Kittle's receiving yards prop, and it's up to 59 and a half. I think it was at about 57 and a half. So people obviously starting to look and realize this might be a little low. It's a player who's averaged 74 yards over the last 3 years in games that he started. So right off the bat, I mean, we're getting a pretty good number just on a good player with good yards after the catch potential. And then, I already brought up his record against the Rams here, but I think the biggest thing is here, the game flow situation should be one where we see, San Francisco pass at least 32 plus times per game. They pass 40 times per game against Arizona, another strong opponent. Kittle getting 9.5 targets, like I mentioned, over his last 3 games. It just all adds up to me. This prop is just a little bit too low. It's one you should 100% be leaning over on. And I'll do that. Go over 59 and a half receiving yards for George Kittle.
Yeah, he's averaged 92.3 yards per game in his 7 career matchups with Los Angeles. Where do you want to go with your player prop, Pearce?
I'll piggyback off of what Geoff has said and give me Jimmy Garoppolo at over 250 and a half passing yards. San Francisco has a good rush attack. They're going to want to run the ball, but as we mentioned before, I think the game script's going to go against them, and they're going to end up passing, which they've done the last couple games. Garoppolo's gone for over 300 yards in each of the last 2 games with over a 100 quarterback rating. Having Kittle back has fundamentally changed this offense. They can pass. And if they want to pass, they can pass. I think they're going to be forced to pass. 250 is a pretty low number. I know the Rams have a good defense, but once the Rams get ahead, they usually do force their opponents to pass more. And we've seen guys like Davis Mills get plenty of passing yards against this team in garbage time, or at least when they're trailing. So I will take over 250 and a half by Jimmy Garoppolo.